What's up, everybody? It's Blair here again with the Outdoor Movement. We are back in Raleigh. I'm here for work, if you can't tell by the way I'm dressed. And we're going to be doing a challenge today. It's an incidental challenge. It's accidental. But I didn't bring a fishing rod. I didn't bring some fishing tackle. And I found that I got a couple of evenings, a late sunset. So I'm going to try to get out and catch some fish. In order to do that, I made a run to Walmart. So the goal was to keep it around 50 bucks or under to get everything I need to come out here somewhere in Raleigh and catch some fish. So today we're going to one of my favorite spots, Old Falls, here on the Falls of Neuse. All right, so what did we get for 53 bucks and 36 cents? We got a cheapo $25 fishing pole made by Ozark Trail. We got some Bobby Garland little tiny shads. We got some gulp minnows, some swivels, some spinners, a little itty bitty jerk bait or crankbait, some split shots, and some jig heads. So that's what we're working with today. We're going to try to see if we can put some fish in the box or back in the river when we're done catching them. But that is your under $50 setup right there. This just proves that you don't need to spend a bunch of money to catch fish. Or at least I hope not. We'll see. Stick around. We'll see what we can do with this short, sweet little array of bait and tackle. All right, so this little cheap rod is called the Grit Stick Combo. It's a 4.8. It's 4 foot 8 inch, one piece ultralight action rod. 5.5 1 gear ratio on the reel. And looks like it has a decent little line capacity. And the important part was I didn't spend money on line. It was already preloaded, so we'll see how crappy this line is. All right, so I opted for the $1.99 cheapo rooster tail. Typical setup, split shot, and a swivel. Keep your line from getting all twisted up. It's worth the $1.50 for the swivels. You can even see I got my Nikes on. I don't even have my boots on today, guys. I don't have hardly anything with me I need. I did find my net was in my trunk, so that's a bonus. So that should help out landing fish, but that's not included in the 50 bucks. But we're gonna give her a go ski, see what happens. Here we go. If you guys have watched my other Falls of Neuse videos, you know this place pretty well. Bird, little gray heron over there working. There he goes, buzzing around, flying up river. Cool little body of water here. We're gonna go down here and give it a shot. What the heck? There's nobody here. There's usually somebody here. There's not. So we're gonna give it a shot and see what happens. Here we go. See if we can lose our first lure. We only got like 5 of them. We gotta be picky. And I gotta choose my spots because I don't wanna mess up my kicks. But we're gonna give this little spot right here a try. I see a deep little hole back in here. Who knows? There might be a fish holding in here. Let's give it a whirl. All right, guys. Third cast. Mission accomplished. Fish under 50. There it is. Little sunfish. Pretty little fish on the cheapo little spinner. So there's our first fish of the day. We're 5 minutes into this fishing mission. I love it. All right, spot number 2. We're going under the bridge here. Last time I was here, this was raging. There was no way we were going to come down here on these rocks. I mean, all these rocks were underwater. It was just a ripping rapid. This is actually going to be pretty. I got a feeling I'm going to catch a fish right in that pocket over there. The things we do to catch fish around here, guys. Sneaking all through in my dress clothes. People look at me like I'm absolutely crazy. They're like, what is this dude doing? In Hager khakis and Nikes, hiking around this place fishing. Well, we're gonna show them. Beautiful, beautiful little spot though. See a nice little edge up there we can stand on without getting our feet wet. I will say that if you got a pair of boots, this is gonna be much, much easier. All right, fish number 2, a fat little sunfish again. And I'm telling you, this little rod actually cast really far. I'm pretty impressed. I think it's got 4-pound line on it. Again, little cheap spinner. And having a blast, man. That's probably a half-pound little bluegill. All right, fish number 3. and a little panning shot of all the people I haven't seen catch a fish yet. There it is, guys. Fish number 3. I've seen some big pops too, but so far, 3 little bluegill. Alrighty, guys. Well, that's where I leave you. It's sun's going down. Caught 7 fish. Biggest one was like half a pound. All bluegill, red ear, sunfish. Had a blast. Needed that after a long day at work. Way better than going to the bar and spending 50 bucks. And I'll have to say, this little grit stick, man, this thing's pretty awesome. Did a great job. Caught a bunch of fish on it. Cast really well. The line that came on it was good enough to use. And I will say that if you're getting inline spinners, don't buy the Ozark Trail brand. It's marabou on the end. It's real knotty and cheap. Spend the extra $1 for $1.96 and get rooster tails. But all in all, good day, fun day. 3 different times I've been here now, 3 different water conditions. Today it was very slow, very clear, pretty deep in some holes. You can see the deeper holes better, but it was still a lot shallower than normal. But fish popping everywhere, so you can stay here all day and catch fish. But I did look around the whole time I was fishing, did not see anyone else catch any fish. So if you come out here, bring some minnow patterns. Caught 5 on the rooster tail, 2 on a 1-inch gulp, white and black with a 16th ounce jig head. So a little bit of both minnow patterns, both seem to work. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Time to get to the hotel, find some food on the way back, and plan the next adventure for tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.